Here's Avo feeding the steer before our trip. Then it's gonna be Mommy's responsibility.
Back.
All right, let the journey begin. All right, here we go. We're getting ready to start our second trip for the season. Avo, you excited?
Yeah, but I'm tired and my head hurts.
Yeah, it was a rough ride. He got a little car sick coming up, but he's braving it. He's toughing it out. Okay, on to the next. Here's Avo holding one of Mommy's peaches. I don't think he would have made it this far if it wasn't for these peaches. Every 2 to 3 minutes, he's got to stop and eat a peach. Okay, Avo, you can eat your peach now. Just don't choke on it. Okay, so this is the story. We stopped on the trail real quick to take a gel shot, and Papa needs to send a message to Mommy because I never told her that that we actually started hiking because we had no cell coverage, but we've got a satellite phone. And what is the first thing that Avo does? He gets out his phone and he starts playing Minecraft. Complaining about how tired he is and his legs hurt, but boy, he's got enough energy to whip that freaking iPhone out in 2 seconds and fire up Minecraft. All right, I'm not gonna listen to a whole lot of your complaining going forward. Here we are fishing. Thank God it wasn't very deep. Oh. 'Woo! Papa got the hook. Going right up over that hill. Okay, here we are on our final pitch up to Island Lake. It's been a really tough day. We got second Dinkey Lake behind us, and Avo will spin the camera around in a second and show you where we're going, but we're almost to the end. All right, Papa's trying to get up stuff here without killing himself. With 40 freaking pounds, 42 pounds on his back. Papa made it. It's been a pretty difficult hike today. Avo's he's sore, bruises. He's getting there though, one step at a time. Avo, you catch anything?
No.
So what are we gonna do now?
Go to Rock Lake and try.
All right, let's try Rock Lake. Here's Avo working on his spinning reel casting techniques. This is Rock Lake. About a 1.5 mile hike from Island Lake. And we heard the fishing was good here. Here's Avo. He caught his very, very first brook trout today. What do you got to say, Avo?
He put up a pretty good fight for his size.
All right, here's Avo, seeing how wet he can get. I just think it's a matter of a couple seconds before he goes slipping into this lake, maybe hurting himself, maybe not.
Looks pretty good.
Looks really good. Avo's enjoying his fish. You can just bite it right off the bone there, Avo. Ready? Go.
Wait.
Swimmers on your mark. Doot, doot, doot. How'd that feel?
Oh, cold. It's going.
Ready? You got it framed the way you want it. I was like this. I was shaking. All right, let's go. Well, that worked pretty good, except for my pants came off. How you feeling there, Avo?
Cold.
Hold your hand out. Should have seen Avo holding the camera a couple minutes ago, but he's doing a great job. The water's cold, the air's kind of cold too, but no complaining, just getting it done. Hey Avo, how was your swim?
Cold. Colder than George.
Colder than George?
A lot colder than George.
Yeah, plus it was later in the day that we went swimming because we went fishing at Rock Lake today and we had to hike back and then we had to swim because we were dirty from hiking in and everything we did today. We got our campground all cleaned up, looks pretty desolate now, and we're getting ready to head out to the truck. And you know what that means, Avo, don't you?
Carl Jr.
And more important than that, Xbox tonight, which I know Avo's really excited about.
First I have to get my desk cleaned for school.
Yeah, you gotta do that too. Here's Avo, hydrating. He's working hard because he knows that Xbox is getting closer with every step.
More about the Carl's Jr. after.
That sounds pretty good too, the Carl's Jr. If it wasn't for these guys, we'd have a hell of a time getting back here because they actually maintain the trails and keep this place looking beautiful. Thank you very much, guys.
Anytime. If it wasn't for good stewards, we'd have a much tougher job, so we appreciate it.
Well, we try to be good stewards.
Oh, we're almost done. We probably have about a half mile left to go before we get back to the truck. Tired, Avo? A little bit? I'm a little winded too. On the flat ground, we're doing really good. We're doing about 3 miles per hour on the flat ground. Going uphill about 1 mile per hour, and rough terrain, depending on how rough, about 2 miles per hour. Whew, we're knocking it out. You know, we can always stop short of the truck if you start hurting too much.
Well, as soon as I see the truck, pain doesn't exist anymore.
Your brain doesn't register it when you see the truck?
It doesn't register. It just says go, go, go.
So the truck's like a big painkiller?
Yeah.
All right, I agree. It's a painkiller for me too. All right, another successful trip completed. Let me tell you what, Avo's a little slow going uphill, but let him smell the truck or get a sense that the truck is close by, and he's like a horse with a second wind. Where are you going, monkey? You got to stand over here if you want to stay in the picture. But he did good. All in all, he did really good. Covered a lot of distance and good time. Now it's time to go home. Well, we made it back to the truck. Avo sprinted the last quarter mile. He saw the truck, he lost his mind, and just took off running. About killed Papa to keep up with him. You know, he wasn't running away from the truck that fast when we started this trip, but let me tell you what, the minute he saw it, his whole demeanor changed. Now what are you looking forward to, Avo?
Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr.? French fries and chicken strips?
Yeah.
And Papa's having a hamburger. You want a hamburger too?
Yeah, hamburger. Hamburger.
Hamburger. All right, let's start driving. Well, we just came down that rock nightmare, and we don't have that much farther to go to decent road, but we have a little bit more rock nightmare to go. And then hopefully it's going to clean up for us and we can get to Carl's Jr.'s. We are slowly working our way out of the mountains. This is actually not the worst part of the road. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse than what we've already been on. I shot a video of it. It was rockier than hell. Avo, how you feel?
Horrible.
Do you feel like you're on an adventure?
Yeah, but not a good one.
Not a good one?
I mean, yeah, it is good, but not this road.
Okay. Boy, this is a hell of a road here. Trying to get through slowly but surely. I gotta tell you, this truck is doing a phenomenal job. For such a long wheelbase, the way it's clearing terrain, it hasn't let us down so far. And hopefully that's going to be the end of the rock right up there. So Avo, how does it feel to see some paved road in front of you there?
Really good.
Were you getting a little nervous there when we were on those rocks?
Yeah.
I was a little nervous too. I was like, man, how are we going to get out of here? But we did it, monkey. Now we got to just make it the rest of the way home. And there is Highway 168. What do you got there, Avo?
Big burr.
Big burr?
Yes.
Is this what you wanted?
Yes.
Are you happy now?
Yes.
Enjoy. Bon appetit.